Hey there YouTube, WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to our Let's Play of The Letter. This is episode number 5, and in the last episode, we kind of did a bad thing. We, freaked out the people we were trying to sell the house to, and Rose kind of basically told us to take a walk. So, we hitched a ride with Ash, and now we are at the, independent movie theater, and we're about to go see Zach's movie. However, Becca doesn't think we're in the right state of mind to be watching a movie, because Becca is a jealous bitch. So, I noticed we have a new icon here. Did not notice that before. But our relationship with Rebecca apparently seems to have gone up, or something, I'm not sure. But we went back, I closed out of the game real quick, and hopped back in, and it put me back a few lines of dialogue. So,
what's this?
Yeah, we were here already. Oh, here we go. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look. Yeah, so, yeah, they found the letter. Fantastic. That means they're all gonna die now.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
No, it's really not.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I had that advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I'm telling you it's nothing like that.
It means you're gonna die, bro. Don't open it. The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds a fuck. God damn it. Achievement unlocked too early for Halloween. Yay! Great. It's actually not too early for Halloween. It's December 1st when I'm recording this. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fucking fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Uh-huh. Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way,
It's not a prank.
makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
I hope you're the first one to die, Becca. I swear to God.
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Yep, basically.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yep, totally. Totally kidding you.
See?
This
is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
That's what will be etched into your gravestone.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first?
Nope, that's the rule of horror stories. The protagonist is never believed until it's too late.
I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
'Cause with the exception of Zach, they're assholes. That's why.
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag, with more force than necessary. No, I don't know that the force is unnecessary. I think they're being assholes. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting, my own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache in the back of my head, begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. I bet there's going to be something waiting for me when I get home. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Thank you, Zach. You're awesome.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
Sounds reasonable. He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca, too, I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless, so careless. It's not your fault, Bella. Your friends are assholes, that's all. I want to stay for the movie, because I feel like if I go home, there's going to be a fucking ghost waiting for me. We are so definitely staying for the movie. Maybe leaving is the better decision for us. No, we're staying for the movie. Alright. What did that do? You know what? I'm okay with that. It increased my relationship with Zach, which I'm happy about. Increased my relationship with Ashton, which I don't really care about. Decreased my relationship with Becca, which, quite honestly, fuck Becca. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach, something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the exactly. She's not dumb. She's not self-aware enough of the fact that she's in a horror story, but she's not that dumb. I think she'll make it, maybe. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first, before telling them what happened, they'll listen to it. No, they won't. There's nothing you can't solve without a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
You're not wrong.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Fucking Ash. He's gonna die first. Or second. Him and Becca need to die. Seriously. This time I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that
I don't know if I agree with that. Being also vertically challenged.
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Oh, don't cry.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Oh, jelly again? Tough shit. Without another word goes inside. Becca's definitely a jelly bitch. Because she likes Ashton, and Ashton likes me. And you know what? She don't like that. At all. At all. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at the same question likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? No, she... You would think Ashton, who apparently is so good at reading people, would know what the fuck's going on here. Come on. It's not that hard, not that hard, dude. Try asking her about it later, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? It ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder, and then he's gone. Everybody seems to like tapping my shoulder, and that's really making me uncomfortable, quite honestly. Few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside. Let me guess, he puts his hand on my shoulder and guides me in or something, right? Everybody seems to want to fucking touch me.
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. Why are we talking through the movie? Okay, fair enough. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere, I know, right? Now the film's just serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. Although with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I'd think we did something that offended her. No shit. Did we? Well, it's not really your fault, but kind of.
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
A little bit.
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
I don't know, depends on the rules.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years. From one distant relative of the Ermengardes to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
Yeah, hey, can't hurt, right?
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
Any local church, maybe?
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
Zach's got a guy.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Fuck you, Ash. I don't know, man. The characters in this story are very frustrating to deal with. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashhole.
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things.
Okay.
And probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too, however what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. The only thing giving me these suggestions... They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they're willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
I'm assuming I get a choice here, right? Yeah. I'm going with Zach, because I like Zach better, and Ashton's a dick. So, meet with the priest.
I'll think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
Let's see. It upped Zach, it didn't do anything to Ashton. Well, whatever, that's fine. That's good.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Sounds like a plan.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this.
Becca, can you keep it down? We're trying to watch a movie.
The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
Throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding. But her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance something's nagging at her. No kidding. We really need to talk. It's really not about you. Kind of. They all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Journal updated. Alright, let's take a look. We have this. We've seen that. We've also seen, I think, both of these, right? Yeah. This is the new entry. Luxembourg Independent Film and Theater Festival celebrated its 9th year discovering new creative talents in the film industry. Including, in the few showcased this year, was Zachary Steele's Bleu Foncé, Dark Times of the Black British. Isabella Santos, Ashton Frey, and Rebecca Gales were also seen amongst the crowd for its premiere. Interesting. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city of as nondescript as Luxembourg. I was afraid too, at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with the familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed to the other side of the street. Former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends, and Ash, who knows, he never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Yeah!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
That's fine. I'm sure that's fine.
Huh?
Totally fine. Totally fine. Okay. Okay. A sensation. Yeah, a little bit. That's an understatement. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amid the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out. Help me, please.
No, not me.
Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
Earth to Bella. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you
Oh, yeah. Just, okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
Uh-huh, yeah. That's all that was.
You always do that.
Yeah. For once in your life, can you stop fucking judging me? Seriously. It's getting annoying now. Honestly, it's really starting to get annoying. Every single thing I do or say has to have some kind of fucking response. I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance at the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash, watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yep.
Yeah. See ya.
Another glance, the final wave, we go off on our own ways. I don't know what I saw, I don't know what I heard, I don't want to know. If this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give me back that normalcy in my life, then so be it. It is now October 22nd. It's finally a different day. The darkness closes around me. Oh, great. Oh, great. What am I gonna fucking dream about? Grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. Oh, that's a cute room. My eyes snap open. Oh, look at all the, cups and noodles. A little fridge. What do we got? We got some, got a guitar thing. That's cool. Got our laptop, our books. Got some pictures of people. That us. That's me and Becca, and that's me and whoever. We got Sleepy Sheepy thing here, and we got a little cat thing with bat wings. My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't even immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I like this music. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxburn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. Yo, stop that. Can you just not, please?
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. I know that feeling. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend. It's an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened. Oh lord, one box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out in my bag. It's a moment of indecision at first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss. Ah, sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Oh, it's Mama. Caller ID reads Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 in the Philippines right now. Oh, so she's not American. She's actually from the Philippines. That's interesting.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
This isn't Grace.
Mama! I'm doing okay.
Oh,
How are you guys over there?
it is Grace. That is her name, isn't it? It's Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos. Okay.
We're good, we're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Oh, that's cool. There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there was something I could do for her. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again. Can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and well... 8 Ate? I don't know. Something. Sorry for being culturally insensitive, I don't know. Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great. Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
The subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds.
That doesn't sound good.
But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
So wait a minute. Is he sick? A terminal... Oh, okay. Diagnosed with a terminal illness, but she hasn't died. Or he hasn't died. He's just sick with a terminal illness. Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling Papa's bills are all rest on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of a day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills, no kidding. We can't even expect help from our own government because all the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
Oh, stop. This is too real.
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Everything's going well, you sure? I kind of feel like things might not be going well right now. You know, with that whole ghost business. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama, you taught me not to lie. Yet look at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later and I still can't give them a straight one. I smile, though Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end, the sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home. I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. So we just got an update on the journal, so now it's actually October 2nd. I'm wondering about why we have the 17th and the 18th on here, and what's going to wind up getting put there. But we have this. We have Isabella received an unexpected call from her family back in the Philippines. An emotional moment, her mother informed her of her father's deteriorating condition despite treatments. Nonetheless, the young woman assured her and continued to work hard to be able to support all of them. That's why Isabella is a great person. It ends with a soft click. I read that already, okay. Oh, what do we got now? Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
You go, girl. Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something. No, it's either Rose or the ghost.
Mama? Did you forget
Rose.
anything?
It's Rose.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
How can I still be sleeping if I answered the phone?
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
I'm on my way.
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Well, I don't know. There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring, and indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. I make it to our office, within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment completely disheveled and out of breath. Okay, guys, well, we've been going for about a half an hour. I'm starting to wonder if half-an-hour episodes are too short for this. I don't know. It doesn't seem like we're getting a whole lot done. We still haven't really gotten to the spooks, other than that one time in episode 2. But I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Next time we'll pick up and see what the news is from our office. From Sir John, I guess. I don't know. Or Rose or whoever has news to tell us. And hopefully we will get into some more of the action in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like and let me know down below. What do you think about the episode length still? I'm still up in the air about it. I might try to push for a little bit longer episodes. Maybe 35 to 40 minutes in the future. We'll see. But let me know what you think about the series. Again, who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite character? Have you seen this game before? Are you excited about what's coming up? Games coming up, Tales of Exilia, all that good stuff. Tales of Exilia 2 and anything else that I can think of. I haven't decided on what game's going to replace this when I finish it. Still a little early for that, but we'll see. Also, make sure you're subscribed for more episodes of The Letter. The ending of Night in the Woods. I think this should be going up in the same week as the final episodes of Night in the Woods and then Tales of Exilia. So, hope you're hyped for that. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.